Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have got my October beauty favorites to share with you guys. I don't have a ton of things to share with you, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this intro so I can jump right into the favorites. But before we get started, if you are new, hey, my name is Faye. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for today's favorites. I hope that you enjoy. If you do, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and also be sure to click that subscribe button down below. It will add you to my fam here on YouTube and will make sure that you never miss a future upload. So if you would like to hear what my favorites were or are for the month of October, then please keep watching. So the very first thing that I have to mention for my beauty favorites for October is the LORAC Mega Pro 3. If you were able to get your hands on this eyeshadow palette, you already know why I am mentioning it. First of all, the packaging is stunning, but the eyeshadows on the inside are absolutely gorgeous. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you would know that this palette is right up my alley. All of these warm, rosy tones, all of the mauves and just bronze, golden tones are like right up my alley. I've been using this palette non-stop and I just cannot get enough of it. I did use it on my eyes today for the makeup tutorial that I filmed before this video, and I literally just feel like the possibilities are endless with this palette. And honestly, between this one and the previous two Mega Pro palettes that they've launched in the 2 previous years, this one is hands down my favorite. So I've been using this thing non-stop since I got my hands on it, so I had to mention it for this month's favorites video. So next up, I wanted to mention the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I received this little deluxe size sample in the Too Faced and Nikki Tutorials collaboration, and ever since then, I have been using it. It was my first time actually trying it out, receiving it in that little collaboration set, and I'm absolutely in love with this. If you watch my makeup tutorials, you guys know that the way I like to use this is after I apply my transition color and any shades that I'm putting on my outer V, I like to go in with this color before I apply my lid shade, and it just makes a world of a difference with the pigmentation of any eyeshadow that I'm placing on my lid, whether it be a matte or a shimmer color. It just makes it show up so much more pigmented and just apply so much more smoothly to my lid, and it really does help it to last for a really long time. So I have been absolutely loving this. And then the next thing that I wanted to mention is a new setting spray that I've been trying out. I recently ordered this from Sephora and I've really been liking it so far. This is the Boscia White Charcoal Mattifying Makeup Setting Spray, and I've been wanting to try this for a while because I had heard a couple of other people talking about it. So I picked up the smaller version. I believe this was $12, and so far I'm really loving this. I just apply this all over my entire face to set my makeup after I, apply everything to my face, and I feel like it really does a great job of mattifying my face and keeping me matte throughout the day. So I've really been loving this. Definitely recommend trying it out if you're looking for a new setting spray or just something new to try out. And again, like I said, I picked this one up from Sephora. So next up, I have a couple of lippies that I want to share with you guys. And the first one is from Anastasia. This is a lip gloss in the shade Kristen. And I actually received this back in August for my birthday. My friend Andrea actually gave me this one and also the lip gloss in the shade Sepia. And lately, I've just been using this one a ton just for like an everyday lip shade because it's such a beautiful pink color that literally is pretty much the exact same shade as my lips. So this is the swatch of it right here, and I love that her lip glosses are super pigmented and they last a really long time on your lips, and they just apply really nicely throughout the day with very little effort. So I've absolutely been loving this color. And then another lipstick that I've been wearing literally non-stop just on an everyday basis is this lipstick by MAC in the shade Whirl. So a lot of you guys are probably familiar with this shade, probably more so familiar with the lip liner because a lot of people are obsessed with the lip liner. I do not have the lip liner, but I did pick up the lipstick when it came out in the matte color, and this is what it looks like. So you guys know this color is literally right up my alley. It's that perfect mauve-y nude shade, absolutely stunning. And it just, like, when I have a very natural makeup look for work, just an everyday daytime look, This lipstick is perfect, and I can just apply it all over my lips. I can reapply it throughout the day, and it just wears really nicely on my lips. So again, that is MAC's Lipstick in Whirl. Definitely recommend picking this up as like your everyday nude shade if you have a skin tone similar to mine. And then last but not least for lippies, I do have a lip liner to share with you guys. And I don't think I've ever mentioned this lip liner in an actual favorites video before, but I literally use this lip liner almost every time. I would say 9 times out of 10 when I go to line my lips. And again, this will be another one that you guys will recognize if you watch my makeup tutorials. And it is Milani's pencil lip liner in the shade Cocoa. As you can see, this one has been used almost all the way up. But I absolutely love this lip liner. It's like a really nice kind of brown shade, and it's a really great lip liner for literally almost any lip color, but especially for nudes. So I do have it all over my lips today, and then I did put a nude lipstick on top of it, so it kind of gives you an idea of what it looks like. But I absolutely love this lip liner. It applies so smoothly on the lips. It's very inexpensive, and it's just a really great brown lip liner that is perfect for when you want to apply those nudes that might be too nude by themselves. It's great to have a brown lip liner, and this one is definitely my favorite. So the last 2 things that I have to share with you guys are beauty tools, and the first thing is a brush from Morphe. This is the Morphe E48. It's one of their brushes from the Elite collection, and I received this brush a while ago, and I was kind of going through my brush collection looking for another brush to highlight with, because the brushes that I was using were dirty, and so I was kind of just going through and finding one to replace the dirty ones. And so I came across this one, and it never dawned on me, but this brush is very similar to the Anastasia brush. I don't remember the number of it, but the Anastasia brush that a lot of people use to highlight their cheekbones. And I've literally had that brush in my bag on the Sephora website, or in my little cart, for I don't know how long, and have been wanting to purchase it. And then I found this one, and I was like, okay, I'm probably not going to purchase the Anastasia one, because this one I feel like is a dupe. It has that kind of tapered, that like taperedness to it, and it just fits so nicely right here on the top of your cheekbone. And I did use it to highlight my face today, and it just applies my highlight so effortlessly. So like I said, I don't own the Anastasia one, so I'm not sure how close of a dupe the 2 of them are, but just based off of the shape that I see on the website and watching other people using that brush, I feel like this one is a really, really close dupe. So let me know down below if you happen to own both of these brushes, if they are indeed a dupe. I think that they are, but they are close enough for me that I will not be ordering the Anastasia brush. So if you've been considering picking up that brush, I recommend picking up the Morphe E48, because it really does a great job of highlighting the cheekbones, I feel like, just as well as the Anastasia one would do. And then last but not least, I have a beauty sponge to share with you guys, and this one is the Glam Beauty Blender from SL Miss Glam Beauty. So this is another tool that you guys will probably, or have probably already seen me use several times in my makeup tutorials, and I showed you this one because it's clean. I figured you guys would like to see a clean one, but this is what it looks like, and it's basically just a squishy beauty blender. I absolutely love this because when you wet it, it does expand just like the regular beauty blender, but I also love that it has this flat side to it, which is really great for blending out your concealer under your eye, and then also for if you want to clean up underneath your contour. This does a really great job for that. And then of course it has the flat side on the bottom where you can buff and blend out your foundation. So I've really been loving this cute little beauty blender. I love even more that it is pink, and it's just been one of my favorite things to blend out my concealer lately. I have set my beauty blender to the side and have been using this. I've absolutely been loving it. So I will leave a link for it down below if you're interested in checking it out and picking it up. And I will also leave my coupon code down below as well, so you can save a little bit of money at checkout. Alright guys, so that is going to bring us to the end of my October beauty favorites. Like I said, I didn't have a ton of things to mention to you guys, but the things that I did mention are things that I have literally been using on an everyday basis just about. So definitely wanted to go ahead and jump on here and share them with you guys. As usual, you guys know my favorite part about favorites videos is hearing your favorites down below in the comments. So definitely be sure to leave those down below in the comments so that I can check them out, and of course add a couple of things to my personal wish list that I may need to try out out based on your recommendations. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. I will have all of the products that I mentioned in the video listed and linked down below in the description, as well as all of my social media. So if you would like to come and hang out with me over on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, I will have all of those listed down below for you guys as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you're having a great day. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.